Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about how to combine motherhood and student life. So I'm a student and I'm a mother of one child. I gave birth during the COVID period. That was in April, and by then my husband was not with me and I needed to take care of the baby alone and then school at the same time. So I'm going to share my experience and what I did to help me to achieve the maximum out of that period. So the first thing that I did was that I had to change my routine life to adjust to the new life. I realized that my baby usually cry in the evening and she prevents me from sleeping, and sometimes I become very tired. So I decided to be learning, that is from 10 p.m. to the next morning. Because I usually do research and then do coursework at the same time, and that is how come I had to spend much time in learning. So I sleep usually from 8 to 12:30 and then wake up from 1 o'clock, which is 1 p.m., because my lecture started at 1:30. So that was what I was doing. So it starts from 1:30 and then it ends at 5 p.m. And there were times too I had to do presentation, and so I hardly do not get to sleep. But this is how being a mother is. Sometimes you may not be able to sleep. So one thing you need to note is that if you are someone who is always busy with your class and your lectures and any other thing that you do previously, you need to note that in that period of the first year of the baby, you hardly get enough sleep, and the sleep will not even come for you to even say you sleep, because anytime you try to sleep, the child will start crying. The next one is that I had to have a precise plan for my daily activities. So during the period from 10 p.m. to the next morning, before I start learning, I had to plan what I'll be learning so that I'll be able to achieve the day's work. Because sometimes you could start learning and then if you don't plan, you are not able to achieve what you intend to do. So I set a target to myself and then I make sure that I achieve what I intend to do in that particular day. And then the third part is that I try to get friends to help me. Because my husband wasn't there during that period, I needed help, and so I call on friends who could help me to support me. There were times I had to go for project trips, like field trips. I had to go for field trips, and I had to leave the baby with someone to take care of. By then, I think the baby was 3 months old, and I needed to leave the baby with the person. And so it was difficult at that time, but I needed to get a friend to help me to take care of the child. So if you are in this situation and you do not have your husband or any relative to help you, it is best that you contact a friend who can also help you to take care of the child if there is a need for you to go for a field trip or do a presentation face to face. That can also help you. The fourth one is that I also try to pump milk daily. So Sometimes when I pump milk, I don't really get enough milk. But I try my possible best to eat foods that can generate a lot of milk for the child. So that the child will have enough breast milk. And then I also buy formula in addition to have enough for the child, so that when I leave the child with my friend, or I go for exams, which I most of the exams that I wrote during that period too was online and then face to face, and so I had to leave the child with my friend. So definitely you need to leave milk available for your baby, so that your baby will not be hungry when you are away. And then the fifth one is that I tried also to play with my baby whenever I'm stressed. So because of what I am studying as a mathematician, I always get tired, and sometimes when I'm cracking my brain, I, I lose sometimes. It takes a lot of energy from me, and I become very tired, especially when you are solving a problem and you're not getting the solution. It becomes very stressful. So what I did was that anytime that I become very stressed, I try to play with my baby to take away the stress that is on me. And that also helped me, because if you're a student and you are studying, and you are not able to get the result quickly, or you are not able to get what you expected to grab at that period, you cannot continue when productivity is very low. So what you have to do is to try and play with your baby whenever that she's awake. Try and engage her in little plays, just to make her happy and also make yourself also happy. So this would also help you to release stress from your learning period. The last one is that I try to go for a walk with my baby. So on Saturdays and Sundays, I do not stay indoor. I try to walk with my baby. I put her in the stroller, and then we go for a walk and just to see what is happening in the world. So we go out, we don't stay indoors. And because my husband wasn't there with me, so I had to quickly go out and walk, because if I become too much in the room, I will be bored. And so I try not to stay in the room all day, but go for a walk with my baby. I believe that all these things can really help you in coming up to be a very good mother. Despite being a mother at that very stage, which is the first 1 year, is the most difficult aspect of it. And it needs time and patience. So if you are alone and you think that you would be stressed based on your work schedules, or based on your student life or anything, it is always good to engage your friend or your family or relatives to assist you, so that you will be able to have time for yourself and to achieve the maximum out of whatever that you are doing. So I believe that this would help you in whatever situation that you are going through. Kindly share and like it. If today is your first time of listening to me, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell, so that when every video is uploaded, you will be the first person to watch. Thank you so much. Bye.